Trump gets attacked for wearing Navy flight jacket, but watch what immediately happened next. This past week President Trump toured the USS Gerald Ford and spoke with Navy sailors about building a larger Navy fleet of ships. But instead of discussing his speech and policy ideas, the mainstream liberal media is focusing on what he was wearing. The president was wearing a military jacket and admiral's cap. The president received a lot of criticism during his campaign for dodging serving during the Vietnam War. Now people are mad at his wearing military apparel considering the fact that he never served. Reid of MSNBC accused the president of doing what she calls playing dress up. However, what the media failed to report is that the Navy specifically custom-made the jacket and cap for the president in preparation for his arrival. They also forgot that numerous ex-presidents have worn military apparel even when they never served. President George W. Bush served in the Texas Air National Guard and he wore personalized military clothes. Bill Clinton famously avoided the draft and wore personalized military clothes as president. A New York Times article from 1992 better describes this presidential tradition. Supplied by the Air Force, this ultimate symbol of Washington status is available to only the most select clientele, presidents. It is generally worn on Air Force One, the president's aircraft, where the chief executive slips it over his dress shirt and telegenic tie for that relaxed but still in command look. Presidents, like John F. Kennedy, have worn a similar windbreaker on their yachts or at Camp David, the official retreat in the Catoctin Mountains of Maryland. But that's the naval presidential windbreaker, not the Air Force presidential windbreaker, since Camp David is run by the Navy. Fashion, cut and style can vary, explained Sergeant James Guthrie, a harried Air Force public relations officer, and some presidents have altered the windbreaker a little. He's the commander-in-chief, Sergeant Guthrie said. Who's going to tell him no? An Army man, Dwight D. Eisenhower, was the first president known to have an Air Force One windbreaker. Clearly, some people in the media are desperate for some good news. But unfortunately, all they stumbled upon was news because it certainly isn't good. Both Republican and Democratic presidents have worn the apparel and they have both served overseas and not.